Coach, had a trip up to West Virginia where you got some great experience, played against a couple of really good teams, one from Ohio and then one from Louisville, Kentucky, Ballard High School. Yep. Just talk a little bit about that experience.
It was great for our kids. We actually flew, which was a lot of fun. We bonded over 2-3 days together. Really a lot of talented teams here. Matter of fact, the game before us was the #1 team in the nation. Montevideo played Ballard High, which was our opponent Saturday. So we got to see what #1 ranking was all about. I think their starting lineup, 6'9" Ben Simmons, point guard, 6'8" forward, 7'4" center, 6'6" shooting guard, and a puny little other guard about 6'2". Coming off the bench was 6'7", 6'7", 6'8", 6'6". So, and Ballard hung tough with them. A little scrappy little team, and was down 4 in the fourth quarter. So that was our opponent Saturday. We hung with them. Same thing. We were down 4 in the fourth quarter. Played really well. Just kind of ran out of gas. We took care of business on the Ohio team Friday night. Played really well. We shot the ball great. So it was a great experience. Had a lot of fun, and kids got to see what big-time basketball is all about. There were probably 5 teams ranked in the top 25, and actually it was a #1 versus #5 matchup Saturday evening that we all went together. So it was a great trip, man.
What was the name of that tournament?
Buckeye Elite in Huntington, West Virginia.
Okay. Now, being in West Virginia, do they wear shoes to play, or was it barefoot?
No, actually there were teams from California and all over everywhere.
So you didn't have like a dirt floor gym or anything like that?
Actually, nice facilities. Seated about 8,000.
Sorry, West Virginia couldn't help it. Yeah. Hey, I didn't know they had airports there. When you said fly, I was wondering if you flew into Virginia, then had to take a bus.
We boarded a crop dust.
All right. Big game on Saturday night that folks have been talking about for a while around here at Spring Valley. From what I understand, there's less than 100 tickets left for sale. It's going to be, if my figures are right, 2,500 people in the high school gym. This will probably be the most electric regular season, non-playoff basketball game in Columbia since I don't know when. Maybe even since going back to like the Stanley Roberts against, the Eau Claire LR games and all of those. But in any event, it's going to be a huge game, not just because both teams are good, but who plays on the teams. PJ Dozier, committed to South Carolina, coming off an injury, which, by the way, this game was scheduled for this Saturday, then it was kind of put off to see how he recovered. And then now that he's back, going to be okay, you decided to go ahead with the original date, correct?
Yeah. We actually didn't want to play without PJ, so there was talks about moving it to the end of January, and he just got cleared on Monday from the doctor. So we elected to not play. If he wasn't playing, now he's playing, so it's game on.
Now, Jordan Bruner, who's a junior that's a very highly considered recruit, highly regarded recruit, he will be out, of course. He's got a more serious, he had surgery and has a more serious tear of the meniscus, but they still have plenty of other firepower in addition to Dozier, from what I understand.
They have a #1 ranking in the state for a reason. They're deep. They're big, they're long, they're athletic, very talented team. I think sometimes we're excited about the challenge first, but I think people sometimes forget that, we got 265 kids in our high school. Our kids play multiple sports. After basketball, they'll be on to baseball and soccer and lacrosse. So, if we played them 4 or 5 years ago, they beat us by 60. So for us to even be considered legitimate threat to them, it's almost a little like David and Goliath. But I will tell you that our kids are playing very, very hard. I expect to do very well in the game, and our guys will compete. And it's exciting for our program and our players. And there's a lot of hype with the 7th versus PJ, and that's exciting for all of us. And I'm really excited for Midland's basketball because there's just a lot of nationally ranked players in the Midlands, and being a Dreher High Columbia boy, it's quite rewarding to see this kind of talent in the Midlands. So we're glad to be part of it.
Columbia really seems to have a genuine resurgence going on with prep basketball. As you said, when we played back in that era long ago, it was terrific, and now it's getting back to the terrific stage. 7th, not the only guy on this team, of course, that It's a heck of a ball player. Xavier McDaniel, who is the son of Xavier McDaniel, the former NBA guy. As I like to say,